Welcome back to our Civilization 7 Blackbeard Tides of Power playthrough. In the last episode, we continued our exploration of the world. We still have hostile relations with Trung Trat. We did discover this island up here, and then this island that kind of looks like England over somewhere around, down here. But we were beaten to the punch by Iman Battuta, so hopefully we can settle down here. I believe we have our settler on the way over, but let's continue on with the game, and we're going to be continuing our exploration over in Napoleon's empire. Napoleon does owe us some ships that he sunk. Ship of the Line was destroyed by this dreadnought. Thankfully, we have some others over here to help out, and we should be able to take that ship of the line as well. It may sink that, that dreadnought may sink our ship right here. Well, we'll be able to take it back, thankfully. Oh, it doesn't sink it. Now,
I wonder anybody does anything at Oxford but dream and remember. Soon shall thy arm unconquered. So
we got a couple of free techs for discovering or for completing our build of Oxford University. I'll move that one down there to heal up. I believe we have a promotion on those as well. Let's see how we're looking. Oh, we got a point. Oh, we got a wild card point. +1 gold on food resources in towns, or +2 in towns in distant lands. Let's grab it. Get more gold coming in. We're at 249 in terms of science. So Ada is beating us at 259, but other than that, we're looking good. I know we were lagging behind on culture, so is there anything to help out our culture, or should we do production? A little bit of everything here, so let's do that. We got a third one on there. We stole the technology from Charlemagne, and we get a cannery. Cannery's expensive. I don't think we really need that, actually. We do want a factory, though. Cost of 6 food for 14 production. Throw it there. Cost of 10 happiness is crazy. Still at the cost of 1 happiness. Not enough gold in the treasury for a factory, I mean. So let's, thankfully we can just start work on it. Oh, let's do that for the happiness. Yeah, it becomes a dreadnought for us. It's perfect. I believe my settler is making his way over. Where's he at? Maybe. That's my trade ship. Did he get captured? Oh no, here he is. Oh, there's no fresh water over here. Oh well, there's a lot of resources, so we'll move him over. Let's move these up here, make sure Helsinki doesn't mess with them. Well, that's probably done. Let's back it up.
Just
Oh, that's frustrating. How he can mortar me when I'm in my own, like I'm in my borders, but I can't attack his mortar back? Nonsense. How are we looking on this factory? So I need to slot 5 factory resources to get the railroad tycoon points. So we can get another factory over here. 13 at the cost of 4 gold, 4 happiness. Let's start slotting. continue my positive relationship with Ada. We'll get electricity next. Amina denouncing my military presence on her borders. Amina needs to get a grip. That doesn't make sense for us to put a museum down, do we? Okay, we already have a factory. I guess let's grab a merchant, and then in the factory, is there anything where we get science, plus 50% growth rate there? Culture, here we go. And we got land heritage as our new policy that we don't really care about. And we got another factory, so let's slot. Is there anything for happiness? Yes. By the Mughal Empire. No, I don't want that. Where's... Oh. Okay, it looks like we're gonna be going to war with Amina here in a second anyway. I'm not even sure where Amina's at, if I'm being honest. Oh no, my... Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Where is Amina? Oh, Amina's right here. By San Juan. So let's ensure San Juan is defended. And Napoleon should be relatively easy to take. Oh, we can't trade any with Ada? If I'm being honest, I have no idea what I'm doing with these explorers. Exploration ruins have already been researched on this continent. Complete the humanity search to unlock research of antiquity ruins. Okay. I don't know why you suggested I do a cannery when we got 109 food per turn and we're losing happiness.
The memory.
Alright, we got a decently sized fleet over there. Look, social quality slot, natural history, explorers can activate artifacts action adjacent to natural wonders. +1 movement for all civilians on there, but I guess let's go political theory. As I was saying, we got a decently sized fleet over here, so that should hopefully be enough to at least pester Napoleon. If I can use it to take some of his cities, even better. Go in there. Wait, is this... Oh, that's Amina's island right there. Let's take it. Don't really need that tiny island. We're taking a pretty big hit to happiness, so let's do that. St. Petersburg is now open for trade. We'll settle our town of Bradford down here, so we need some happiness over here in Bradford. Now let's use this friendly territory to upgrade our units. Beautiful. We want to keep you behind to defend the town we just took, and then we'll move the rest of them over. Them on bolivars. Yep. Always support Ada's research collaboration. We could do some defensive fortifications. I'm not sure if it's really necessary. But I guess it does add some HP, so let's fortify the ocean tiles. I'm gonna move our ships over there.
The beauty.
I think that was the one, yeah, that's the one up here. Yeah, let's actually get the stock exchange. The cost of 1 happiness, 6 influence. It's kind of expensive. Don't really want to lose our production. Let's move that commander over here towards the war. Oh, you going? Okay, you're going over here. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna need to, but do it anyways. Amina's getting strong war support. We should be able to capture her capital with that. Thank you for the free ship. Okay, I can't hit anything from here, so I don't know if it's even worth trying on that town. Let's move him over here. I need 2 more factories. There's 1. Production. Oh, growth rate's actually pretty good. Now just 1 more factory. I'm gonna turn you into a mining town. Wait, no, I'm actually gonna turn this into a city. That way I can get the... There's the manufacturer. Where's the... Do I already have a factory here? Am I tripping? No, I don't have a factory there. Why can't I put a factory over here? Oh, it needs to be a factory town. Do that. Now I can get a factory in here for 900. Now my revenge is back. Okay, you are. Where is that? The blue? There's red. Over here? Oh, that's Lauren Nita, whatever the heck. There's the green, purple. Yeah, I don't know where that continent is, so you're just. You sleep. I'm gonna leave that there until my other units are good to go. Oh, now we can do a trade war in Petersburg. Nice. Not that it really gave us anything other than resources for our empire. Probably should have checked my headset battery before I started recording because it decided to die. Oh, I could travel down here and probably bombard Saint Etienne. But now I want to throw you in this fleet commander. Well, now there's no room for anybody else. I guess you can go there and then hit that. And Simon Bolivar is just being annoying. I wasn't even at war with you. Leave my pirates alone. Grab that to increase the happiness. Ada wants a cultural exchange. Let's fortify the coast in Carthage. I actually don't think we could... Oh, no, we can afford a little happiness hit over here. Does it already have a factory, though? It does not. Let's do that first. Yeah, let's put Battersea Power Station there. Sure. Then we can do that up here. I thought I had an upgrade, but I guess not. Let's move him over to our war over here. Then our rifle infantry can sit here and build another fortification. Grab a land ship as our land unit, and we can march him over here. I think we pretty much got everything under control that we're gonna have under control anyway. Napoleon is absolutely toast. There's nowhere for my cruiser to go, so let's actually move him up there.
The beauty of
Got urbanization, and then what are we looking at in terms of science? 292. Oh, wait. The amount's coming out of the woodwork. Let's do that. Science. $15 at the cost of 8 production, 1 gold, 1 happiness. Have an incoming peace deal already. Napoleon wants peace. Of course Napoleon wants peace. And Amina wants peace. Probably should have backed that one up because it's probably gonna die. Alright, so the ones look like they're about to die. Let's... My cruiser's over here, but my cruiser can't hit anything. Let's go over there. Zanzibari has been defeated.
You asked me once if I remembered Battersea, and now I do.
We completed Battersea Power Station. I believe in London, Battersea, I don't know if it's a power station or if it's just part of the building, is like a market now with a little restaurant, so it's kind of cool. I've got those whales up there. We need to slot one more factory resource before we forget. So do we have... I believe we have a factory over here. Nassau. Oh, you're building a factory in one turn. Okay. So Newport, let's grab the factory there. 14 at the cost of 4 happiness and 4 gold. But that does allow us to throw a factory resource for, preferably for food if we have one. Happiness, production, science, production. I don't think we have a food factory resource. So I guess you're having that one. Then we need railroad tycoon points. So we've got 39 out of 150. I believe for railroad tycoon points, we just need more of our settlements connected by rail. Maybe? You don't have a factory, so I'm gonna throw a factory up here. You get a factory, and you get a factory, and you get a factory. You get, I guess, culture. Now we know Carthage has a railroad. They have a railroad. I believe you have a railroad. I know our settlements down here have a railroad. Spent a little bit of gold getting a port over there. Oh, we got a lot of science, but the cost of basically one of everything. And we have city resources for happiness or food and production. Let's throw... Actually, let's throw you in Port-au-Prince, and then you... Happiness over here. There's a factory town. I believe there's just no space for a factory anywhere. Oh, that's a cruiser. Whoops. Probably should have looked to the unit before moving it. Okay, I actually need better land units, because the land ship is not it, currently. At least not right there where I had it. Social reformer stands in front of a factory, forcing leaflets into the hands of a passerby while preaching about the young lives being sacrificed on the altar of profit. Children deserve a proper education, plus 3 science on schoolhouse, but minus 250 gold. Hardworking children grow into disciplined adults. Let's do that. I'll pay a little bit of gold. Can't really. I mean, I guess we could put a museum up here, but I don't really want to pay 7 or 8 happiness. Let's grab a rifle infantry to move over the sea to help out with this war. Oh, Nassau doesn't have any factory resources? Now it does. Did my commander die? I could have sworn I had a commander over here.